Hi, welcome to our channel, Oceanside Adventures. We wanted to introduce our 2026 Ford Mustang GT and give you a quick walk around in case you're interested. We're on day 4 of ownership of this car, so we're brand new into it. Give you our review and see what we think. So this is our 2026 Ford Mustang GT with the V8 Coyote engine, bringing out 486 horsepower. So far, we've had nothing but a blast with it. No regrets on buying it at all. I was a little hesitant with the with that big glass in the front there, the panel that they have, but it's kind of growing on me. There's all kind of options you can do with it. You can find other videos showing you how to use all that stuff. This is just introducing the car and letting you know kind of what we think of it. I have no problems driving it. It's super comfortable.
I can vouch for that.
We're having so much fun with it. We've gone almost 1,300 kilometers in 4 days with it. I recommend this car to just about anybody. We're gonna go somewhere else and do some muffler sounds for you so you can hear the active exhaust. We're in a cul-de-sac here and it wouldn't be nice to the neighbors. So yeah, we'll catch up with you in just a little bit.
Which includes the Premier trim with color accent and the Ford Co-Pilot 360 Assist Plus and the Ford Co-Pilot Assist 360. I'm getting tongue tied.
Ford Co-Pilot Assist 360. They'll get it.
Yeah, and maybe you can say what it does quickly.
It does a whole bunch of things with your lane assist and your cruise control, you know, holding you back behind another car. I forget what that's called. A bunch of stuff. You can look it up online. Got the GT Performance Package also.
Yeah, so we have other optional equipment, and in that optional equipment, we do have, as Joe said, the Premier package. We have the Brembo brakes with performance lighting, I think it says. And the GT Performance Package itself is worth $6,800. Now, this is in Canadian dollars, not American, just to be clear. So there might be some differences if you're viewing this from outside of Canada. We do have the Night Pony Package, which is worth about $1,950. And then we also have the Active Valve Exhaust, which is another add-on at like $1,500 there. So there's quite a few extra things. We have the black calipers with the white logo. We have the Torsen rear axle, and of course there's the raised wing spoiler, the performance one. So there's quite a few things to this. We have the connectivity package, as Joe said. We also happen to have an anti-theft package, which includes motion sensing for inside. So if somebody were to put their arm through the window, the alarm would go off. So that is a bit of a bonus to have in this vehicle. Not to mention that we do have a pretty good sound system in here. It's the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And are you able to give it a little demo for the sound system, or?
Sure we can.
There you go. So it does have quite a few speakers. It even has a subwoofer in the trunk.
I believe it has 12 speakers.
Yeah, I do believe so. And it does have a 10-speed auto transmission too, which we forgot to mention.
Yeah, 10-speed automatic transmission with there's paddle shifters on the steering.
I don't know if you can see that, but there's paddle shifters right there. And that's pretty awesome. And so that's kind of neat because you can kind of shift the gear into a manual situation and control it with the paddles on the steering wheel, which is kind of fun. Definitely gives it that, feeling of a standard, even though it's not. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, it's not a standard.
I know it's not standard.
You're able to shift, but it's not a standard.
No, but it kind of gives that vibe a little bit.
I'm finding it a little bit difficult shifting through the 10 gears. But, automatic is still pretty darn good.
Let's hang it right. So, those are some of the definite awesome features in here. We already talked about how awesome that rear view camera is. Honestly, it is fabulous. I love the map in here. It does have the blind spot detection as well. I don't know. I don't have enough good stuff to say about this.
As for handling, it hugs the road like you wouldn't believe. There's people out there that are kind of bashing it because it's not as good on the track, they're saying, but you know what? I'm an everyday driver. I don't take this to the track. Would I want to? Of course I would. But in reality, I drive it on the road every day, and you know what? It hugs the road. It's smooth. It has power all day long, and it's a muscle car. Like there's no doubt about it. It is a true-bred muscle car, and it is just enjoyable to drive.
There are a couple other features that I just remembered we didn't even talk about, which has to do with the temperature. And you want to give it the hello?
Ooh, I don't know how to use this yet, but I can change the temperature. So hello Ford. Change the temperature to 19 degrees.
Setting temperature to 19 degrees.
And as you saw on the screen, there's lots of other options there that you can do with it. We're still learning this car, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot more things we're going to let you know in the future, but more of a first-time impression review, and so far we're loving it, we're enjoying it. Like I said, we put 1,300 kilometers on it already, so hope to bring you some more stuff and more exciting stuff in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.